Hi guys, Zeth here. Welcome back to another episode of TerraFirmaCraft. So, I'm going to reveal one of the other mods that I installed behind yours back. This is called the Crystal Ball, as you can probably tell by the little text there at the bottom. This is for Minecraft Comes Alive, which basically replaces the annoying Squidward villagers. I am male, female. What is your name? Zeth_1. Perfect. And that's basically all I can do with that mod for now. I do have plans with that though. You guys will see. So, what do we want to do with today's episode? I'm actually trying to figure that out myself, but I do have an idea. Now we've got these wonderful piston things, and I could get into pistronics more. Not gonna. Not right now anyway. Engraving bench is not really too useful, I don't think. Bellows driver, that is one thing I wouldn't mind. This allows you to automate bellows. This is... I don't know which TFC add-on it's from. I think there's actually literally automated bellows add-on. So, I think that's what that's from. This is actually what I wouldn't mind getting into. Now I can just do... yeah. I couldn't remember if wooden gears were... if they required the vanilla sticks or what. A bit rough around the edges. Yes, that is kind of the definition of a gear. Buildcraft. Okay. So we've got those. We need 2 bits of glass and a fair amount of planks. In total 6. Which I guess isn't that many, but that is enough. Glass. No planks in there. Guess we all have to make some, which I really shouldn't make it sound difficult. I think this is all we're gonna need. Yes. Yeah. Oops. There's that. There. So these are kinda important. Basically, these are your basic beginning engine type for Buildcraft. And if we do at build... oh my gosh, it's still... the gigantic monitor in front of my face is still kind of throwing me off. So, what I'd like to get set up... where is it? Is it? Actually, I don't remember if it's Buildcraft or not. I think it is, but... oh, heck no, I'm not going through 26 pages. I think it might actually be Railcraft. Now, what I'd like is this, actually, the rolling machine, which apparently doesn't currently have a recipe. I'll have to fix that. Not right now. yeah. Kind of a chill night tonight, for me anyway. Just kinda relax. Oh, I know what we need. We need a coke furnace. Now this is something I know we can actually do. And I know that we need to do. So, to make this, you need the fire bricks, which are a vanilla TFC item. Vanilla modded still sounds weird. I know it's actually like... it actually does make sense, but it still sounds weird. Because for so long I thought of vanilla as only being able to be defined as, unmodded. Which I guess an unmodded mod is still, you know, unmodded, I guess. I don't know, that's weird. That's just awkward. Okay, moving on. Where... I need my Kaolinite, which I know I have some. I was running low. I decided to pick some up. Aha, I did find it. It's right there. Still got a little bit more that I could take out, but I'm not going to bother that right now. Because I really kind of just want to get on with this. Nice thing about these tables is that I can set up a recipe beforehand, before recording and all that stuff. And all I have to do when I bring you all back in, is shift right click. Now how do I do fire bricks with these? I think steam boiler, pottery kiln. Ooh, that is definitely something I'd like. Pottery kiln chamber. Yeah. Fire. Clay bricks, just like that. 16. We're gonna need more of these. We're gonna need a lot more. Granted, I think for vanilla TFC, this... Is it? No, it wouldn't quite be enough for one level of blast furnace. You need 4 more, I think. Okay, so now we need a little bit of thatch. Oh, hey, look what I got. Enchanted iron shovel with silk touch. So, this is actually why I really need to fix stuff before you guys get the pack. This isn't too cheaty, right? No, it's fine. Kind of sucks because I'd love to be able to give out higher tier tools and stuff like that, or not even higher tier tools, just tools in general, but I don't think I can get it so they will not be enchanted when a boss drops them. So, yeah, can't really give them out that way. Come on. No, well, you'll give me your berries eventually. Okay, so, moving on. Grabbing a little bit of our dolomite sand from here. Just in case we need more. And I think it is, yeah. Brick, 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 brick. Sand. Sand. And brick. And I don't know why I had felt the need to do that many, but I did. Okay, now this, I don't remember if this is actually usable in the actual multi-block. It should be able to be, but I honestly don't remember. Well, we'll never know unless we try, I guess. Where would it look okay, at least? And we obviously don't have enough, but it'll get us closer. Yeah, I need a lot more. Crap. So, it is now the next day, and I decided to do it. I put in a recipe for... Actually, I need those up there. I put in a recipe for the rolling machine, which, I mean, it needed to happen before you guys got the pack anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Don't really feel like dealing with that right now. But yeah, the recipe I decided was just going to be really iron heavy. And I think this is a fair recipe. We need a dropper, though. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think most of our redstone is somewhere in one of these chests. I really need to get organized. I really do. I... Ugh. One good thing is I've actually made it so it's a little bit more, how do I say this? Urgent to get organized beyond having a cluster of chests in the middle of a forest or something along those lines. What I've done is I haven't done this part yet, but I'm going to be taking planks and bricks of all kinds off of the grief list. In their place are going to be, well, chests. So you're going to have to make sure your chests are nice and hidden and covered. And where the heck did I put all my redstone? I've got plenty. There we go. Ended up just grinding some down. Doesn't, I mean, I have plenty, but, well, I'd rather not have to do that. Like, just, I don't know. I like having my materials ready to go and all that. Oh, where do we want to put this, though? We want... let's put it over... I have an idea. Can do... Get out of my inventory. I want that. There. Now where are you? You are right there. Ow. Also on the note of mobs killing stuff, I'm actually planning on having pipes on that list. Which means if you are going to be doing item transport from a distance away, you're going to want to actually have protection on those. Which I like the idea of. Means you actually have to put stuff up on poles or something along those lines, and this isn't working yet. Why do you hate me, Minecraft? Lever? No, these are supposed to work, right? Okay, there they go. Okay. Now, one thing that these actually have is that you can use these for combining ingots, which I like. I think that's a pretty good use for these, in all honesty. Do I need... Yeah, click to craft. Don't know if these are actually working, though. Huh. We'll just have to come back and see, I guess. Okay, so I honestly have no idea if these are actually powering the rolling machine, but either way, they're too slow. If they are in fact powering it, I am quite okay with just replacing them. And also just put in this recipe. Voila. By default, that is actually not something you can do. That is quite thoroughly a Zeth just put that in kind of recipe. I've honestly never completely liked the idea of not being able to upgrade the engines. I dislike the idea of having to, but yeah. And what I mean by having to isn't that, oh, you don't like having to have more power? What? No, I don't like having to do sequential step after step upgrades. Like, I'm pretty sure thermal expansion does that. And I'm not a huge fan of that. In fact, I don't really enjoy thermal expansion all that much. Let's get some coal. I'm hoping this will actually be able to go into those. It should be able to. Ow. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Maybe. Oh, yep, we're good. Awesome. Here we go. I randomly found these in a chest, which I don't know where these, when I made these. And I just made more than I needed to. Oh well. It's, I guess, not that big of a deal. I'm probably going to want another of these eventually, but yeah, eventually. Now, what are these made into? These are just for that, which I don't know. I don't know what the advantage is to using that, because I'm pretty sure I have not disabled the recipes, or I don't have the recipes disabled for this one. Maybe. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Okay, that makes 500 millibuckets. Makes 500 millibuckets. Inventory. 16. Is there a good reason to want to? Huh. I don't understand entirely. Oh well. So, another thing that I actually really need to try, and I'm just going to do this on camera with you guys because, yeah, I need to know. The question is, the buckets that I got in the Thaumcraft tree, Greatwood thing, are they going to be a problem? They might be. Crap. Because I do have a way to disable getting water and stuff like that. Well, to get rid of those bucket spawns. And for me personally, I just don't use it then. The bigger issue is, while I have the ability to get rid of the bucket spawns, if I pick up something like Creosote with the other buckets, the wooden ones, I think, we'll have to see in a second. But I know this is the fact for Liquid Ethereum, which is a Ars Magica thing. I know for a fact if you click a wooden bucket onto that liquid, you'll just get a normal bucket back. Which is a fairly big issue. I'd really like to not have to deal with that. And I guess it is one issue of actually releasing the mod pack. I have to make sure that it's not possible to cheat. Because, again, if it's just me, no big deal. I can promise myself and to you guys that I won't cheat, and that, I mean, for me it's good enough, but yeah. Not sure what I'm going to be able to do about that. So, to finish this episode off, because it is about that time, sadly, we need to do a little bit of fun stuff. That's horribly unspecific. Basically, I want to get into actual power production, which I've been wanting to for a while, but yeah, it's TerraFirmaCraft. Things go slow. Treated wood planks. And yeah, as I was actually kind of worried about it, yeah. Actually, no, I didn't test wooden buckets yet. But I have doubts. Oh, okay, cool, good. That is everything I could hope for. And kind of wish... well, no. Gonna say kind of wish that, Ars Magic would do that, but I doubt there's many people who actually ask, hey, can you make Ars Magic, compatible with TFC? Yeah, I have some severe doubts about that. So what this can do for us is it gives us water wheels. It gives us basically all of the basic immersive engineering stuff. It gives us the ability to actually get into immersive engineering, which I'm pretty happy with. MV capacitor, good. I couldn't remember if we actually had a good way of storing power and electrum. How are we going to get electrum? Arc furnace, LA furnace. Okay, so basically crusher, yeah, silver. Okay, that's fine. I've actually been thinking about it, and I'm actually not set on the idea of actually including any way to oh, hey, that's kind of nice. I wonder how much storage that has. I'm not planning on actually having a way for ore duplication. That's something that is really common in modded Minecraft. The reason why most mods have that, going back to like forever ago, the reason why ore duplication was originally added was just so you could actually have your ingot production on par with fortune. So things like redstone, lapis, diamonds. So you'd still have a fair number of ingots compared to that. At least that's what I've always heard. But in all honesty, I like the idea of automated ore processing for TFC, but I'm not sure how exactly I'm going to be able to implement that yet. I'll find a way, I'm sure. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. Okay, I would like some of that. I really want to try one of these, actually. How much storage space do you got? A full chest worth. That's not bad. I may never be caught without one of these again. Yeah, it looks like it's good. Cool. Depending on if you can actually have multiple of these in your inventory, it might actually not feel so comfortable with those. That's one thing that I always see happens with modded Minecraft. You have an inventory, and an inventory, and an inventory, and an inventory, and guess where you put that? In an inventory, and you can basically have infinite storage that way, which I'm not a huge fan of that. But at the very least, for walking around the house, or for having a little bit better organization, I'm quite okay with this, and I like it. We'll see. I'm probably not going to disable it or anything, but, well, yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.